One of the biggest mysteries known to mankind is the concept and existence of space. Although many discoveries have been made and countless scientific breakthroughs have occurred, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface in terms of discovering everything else that makes up the blueprint of our massive universe. Welcome to another Golden 10 video. Today, we will be counting down the top 10 scariest facts about space. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so make sure to like and subscribe for more great content. And if you're excited about these 10 things, you're gonna be blown away by number 1. So make sure you watch until the very end to find out. Number 10. Unknown meteors. Perhaps one of the scariest possible scenarios on this list. Unknown meteors can seemingly appear out of nowhere and can strike the Earth at any time. And depending on the size of the meteor, it can potentially wipe out mankind. On February 15, 2013, a meteor that went completely unnoticed by scientists crashed in the mountains of Chelyabinsk, Russia, causing hundreds of residents of the area to seek medical care from injuries due to broken glass flying everywhere. The meteor is also accredited for the partial collapse of a nearby factory. With officials deeming it as a meteor shower in form of fireballs, it's hard to say if and when another one will appear. Number 9. Complete silence. Many scientists and astronomers believe that there is absolutely no sound in space, with some referring to it as a molecular vacuum. The idea that space is completely quiet has some strong science behind it. The theory is that the air molecules that sound travels through on Earth don't exist in the night sky, thus giving us the popular space-associated phrase, "If you scream, no one can hear you." However, sound can exist in a smaller scale, when enough particles from dying stars or clouds of gas and dust form, allowing for small sounds to exist for short periods of time. And if you thought that was crazy, wait until you see number 1. Number 8. The distancing moon. Each year, the moon moves 3 centimeters away from us. Now, this may not seem like much, but scientists believe that these small movements will likely affect life on Earth dramatically in a few billion years from now, making a single day take longer than a month. It could also potentially make the Earth unstable, causing it to collapse on itself. The reason the moon distances from the Earth each year is due to our own oceans. Our planet is responsible for keeping the moon in orbit with its gravitational pull. However, the moon also exerts its own gravitational pull on the Earth with our oceans, causing a phenomenon known as a tidal bulge, pushing the moon just a bit further away from us each year. Number 7. Black holes. If a single black hole entered our solar system, it would destroy everything as we know it. The density of a black hole is so strong it pulls everything around it into it, including planets, light, and even space-time. Many scientists theorize that the closer you get to a black hole, the more distorted time gets. However, it is still unclear exactly what happens inside of a black hole, as it is impossible to even venture near the masses without being completely absorbed by its overwhelming gravitational pull. With the closest known black hole to Earth located over 1,000 light years away, it's still very interesting and a little creepy to think of all the damage and destruction these mysterious masses of dark matter are capable of. Number 6. The sun heats up. There's countless theories among scientists about how our last days on planet Earth will be and what will bring on the end. But one thing is for sure. Eventually, our sun will get so hot that it will completely destroy our atmosphere, as well as evaporating all the water on our planet and drying it out completely. In fact, every 100 million years, our sun gets 1% brighter, and although that may not sound like much, fast forward a few billion years in the future, after the sun burns all of its hydrogen, and it will begin burning its small helium supply for around 1 billion years. And after that's said and done, our sun will transform into what's called a red giant, and consume our Earth and the other planets in the solar system along with it. Now that's pretty scary. Number 5. Mental health. Until recently, scientists have often overlooked the impact that complete isolation in outer space can have on a person's mental state, and many people would be shocked and surprised to find out that spending too much time in space is actually believed to cause some mental health issues. with the most common reported issues being depression and anxiety. Astronauts have also claimed to need psychotherapy and multiple different types of counseling, as well as developing substance abuse they never had before their mission. While it is unclear exactly why they suffer from these various problems, a common theory scientists point to is the complete and total isolation of planet Earth, something they've always known, as well as adjusting to a new form of life and fame after being away from their home planet for such a long and extended period of time. Number 4. Complete darkness. Although it is highly unlikely humans will ever see this day, it is believed that in a few billion years, our galaxy will become completely dark, meaning there will be absolutely no light whatsoever around us. As other galaxies mesh with the Milky Way, our further neighboring galaxies will become impossible to observe, while also making it extremely difficult to measure anything in our universe. One day, the lights will be completely out. Number 3. Aliens. It is a common belief among the scientific community that we are far from alone, with billions of other planets just like Earth floating around out there and over 3,000 confirmed planets found outside of our solar system. The chances of other life existing in some form similar to humans in our universe are extremely high, with some theories suggesting that the entire universe is 92 billion light years in diameter and expanding constantly each millisecond. The argument that we are the only ones in the universe is a very bold statement to make, but only time will tell. Who knows what we will encounter, or what will find us. Number 2. Time. Time in outer space is not quite the same as we know it here on Earth. Due to a phenomenon known as space-time, discovered by Albert Einstein, one's perception of time depends utterly on their speed and position in the universe. With the theory suggesting that time can be bent by matter and different types of energy, it's quite mind-boggling to think that something we always thought of as a consistent universal law doesn't always apply to when in outer space. That also means that everybody on Earth ages a little bit faster than the astronauts who are currently away from our planet. Number 1. Infinity. Perhaps the most terrifying and interesting fact on this list, the age-old questions that humans have fought back and forth with since the beginning of time. What exactly is outside of our universe? And what is it expanding into? We know that one thing's for certain, and it's that the universe is constantly growing outwards. Scientist Wendy Friedman claims that our universe is expanding out at a rapid rate of 72 kilometers or 45 miles a second per megaparsec. That's about 3.3 million light years per second on Earth. A truly unfathomable speed. We may never know what's at the quote edge or end of our universe, but it sure is fun and even a little scary to think about at times. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Which one of these creepy facts will keep you up at night? Comment down below and let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.